Good morning, everybody, and this is your Euro USD setups for today. So first things first, on the 8 hour, we basically blasted through all these levels, and ultimately this here at 110.087, that was what we were expecting a bounce off. We didn't really get it. We broke through it to the downside. Nothing wrong with that. That's the way the cookie crumbles quite often. But the next thing that you need to do is start looking for the next most logical support levels, and there is one just below here at 109.314. And just remember that 110 is a big psychological level, so that could interfere with our thought process as well. Now, oscillators have eased off quite nicely. We're no longer overbought. We're just pointing down quite nicely. No real turn yet, no separation, so there's nothing really going on at the moment. And if you look at the 8 hour, we do have a potential pattern here, but it's not off structure, so take it with a pinch of salt. We are above the 150 EMA, so trend is still to the upside. We're looking for opportunities to buy. Dropping down to the 3 hour, you can see a nice decent grouping of the stochastics here, which is indicating extreme oversold, and also round about the 150 EMA at the moment. So haven't bounced off structure. Definitely nothing here for us to write home about. And don't forget to hit that like button for us. And when we get down to the hour, this is kind of where we're going to see any structure that we may pick up. So hindsight being a perfect science, have a look at this range that was formed. I suppose a London breakout strategy would have worked quite fine with this. So you can see that was the range. First 8 1 hour bars, that's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 at the top of the range, and then that would have been the bottom of the range, and you would have seen we broke the downside and continued down. Nevertheless, this was a level we were waiting for yesterday. That's 110.087, and then we were prepared to wait to 110 as well. But as you can see, no price action on that level, so absolutely no indication to get in long. At the moment, we don't have much structure to the left that I'm really keen on, so I just want to get that in. That's 109.726. It's the closest bit of structure I can see. And if we drop down to the 15-minute, which is where you're going to be looking at this, let's just first start with yesterday. Trend was down below the moving averages. London breakout strategy was probably the right thing to be paying attention to. Wait for that range to break, and you can see the break and the retest right there. And there was your indication for the short. But anyway, from an intraday perspective, we want to see what happens. Now, I'd be wanting to see some support above 109.726. and then take it from there. So if we get support, come back. In other words, we need to break through it, come back and test this as support and start bouncing. That's your indication for a turn and a potential move to the upside. If you look at it from the other angle, which is going to be the short side, this zone that we have, I don't think there's anything else, right? So this zone here at 110.025, so 110 area, a rejection off there gets us a continuation to the downside. And the way that we'd play this is, there should be an opportunity here for a long into this area, and then from here a rejection should get you a move down, either to find support at 109.726 or to come and get to 109.314. Now I just want to check 15-minute one last time, just for something in between these two levels, because typically what happens Yeah. Typically what happens is there are multiple levels. I'm not going to bore you with all of them, but let's just do that. So you have a range of levels from between 109876 and 109726. So if you've got those levels in on your 15-minute charts, if you come back to here, that would be the most logical area for a rejection, but you've got to cross over the moving averages. So take that with a pinch of salt. You probably find a bit of rejection and then build a base for a move up. So for me, we are on a downward trend, but I'd want to see what happens here on the hour. So look at 109726, 109757, 109786, and 109876. Those are the ones that I'd be paying attention to at the moment. And then you could get back to 110 as well. So in the 110 area, there's a lot going on. So there would be another opportunity to short that space as well. So that's kind of my view at the moment. Don't think you want to be short down here. You want to see what happens up here for a continuation. And we need to break through the lows of yesterday for this to continue to the downside. And I'm not entirely sure that that's going to happen. If you look at this on the 3 hour, strong area of support or zone of support that we're in at the moment. Cup and handle is still very much in play as well. So anyway, be very cautious. That's my view for today. Pay attention to these zones that I've given you. If there is rejection off there, you're looking for another move down into either where price is right now at 109.57, or alternatively to come and actually test this level at 109.314. So that's kind of my view for today. I hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.